What's up, guys? It's Ben 10,000 Joe, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and today, guys, we're talking about hidden summoners. Stick around. Yeah, I know, I have a cheat sheet. Don't judge me, alright? Remembering things that are important is sometimes hard. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to be talking about the three major archetypes that are coming out of this thing, this monstrosity. And those three major archetypes are the new Nefetes cards, the Prank Kids, and the Akashi. So, without further ado, let's start with the Nefetes archetype. Now, I've been doing some research. I watched DPY Yu-Gi-Oh's video, his summary of the archetype, and it's got some cool things. For one, it is going to be very consistent with cards like Pre-Preparation of Rites, so yay. With cards like the Preparation and Pre-Prep and all that stuff, you know, we're going to be able to get a lot of searching, and that deck's going to need that because it's a Ritual Link-based deck with a hint of focus on destruction. So, mostly destroying your own cards so you can get your Nefetes cards to go off. I think that if you're interested in this archetype, though, the first thing you're going to have to realize is you're probably going to want to mix it with something else, because the way it's been explained to me is this deck is very inherently slow. You may have to wait like 2 turns to actually get the cards you want. Searches, draws, special summons, you know, and various other things, etc. So keep that in mind when if you decide that that's the deck you want to chase. You may want to build something to make it omnipresent, and then, you know, that way you can survive long enough to get to the cards you want in the next couple turns. Now, we're going to focus on the 2 decks that I think are actually worth looking into in this deck, and in this set. Guys, I speak English, I swear. It's just my 53rd language. The Prank Kids. Now, this is one that's going to be a little bit on the dangerous side, and I don't care what I know that there's a bunch of YouTubers have said that they don't think that this deck is worth looking into. I disagree completely. I think that this deck actually is the sleeper deck in this set, is the Prank Kids. Now, you're probably thinking, why is that, Ben? Why is that? And I'm going to tell you why. Because the Prank Kids have Thunder monsters in their archetype, which means, you guessed it, Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragons are going to be used as a support archetype for this archetype. This archetype is already a fusion link-based archetype, so they can throw a bunch of monsters out there really quickly. And then, of course, because they have a level 1 Thunder monster that they can summon fairly easily, you're going to have to be staring at Thunder Dragon Colossus. And that thing is going to make it very hard for you to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Plus, it can banish the Thunder attribute Prank Kids in the graveyard to save itself. And it's already fusion-based, and it can search out the Thunder Dragon fusion spell. So, that being said, or utilize it, I should say, at the very least. So, if they can't search it, they can utilize it. I don't really play with Prank Kids myself, but the point is, I have looked into them. I do know that they can play Colossus. They also could go into the other Thunder Dragon, the bigger one. I can't remember its name off the top of my head. The big Thunder Dragon fusion monster. Yep, big SOB. Can't remember his name. Anyway. But you get the idea. They can go into that thing. And if the bag's under my eyes mean anything, it means I'm tired. Anyway, plus they have their own ability to pop things, and let's face it, any deck that can just pop multiple cards has the ability to maintain advantage against other decks. Now, the last one is the Akashis. Now, the Akashis are probably the most dangerous archetype to come out of this entire set, and the reason I'm saying that is because the Akashis have this really powerful deck, and they can abuse one really old Yu-Gi-Oh card, the Bone Tower, the soul-eating Bone Tower, whatever it's called. Picture will be up somewhere around here. The point is, this deck basically is going to summon zombie, summon zombie, summon zombie, and then causing you to deck out. by milling. That sucks. Now, there are a handful of decks that will laugh at this if you try this. So, for example, one thing you're going to have to watch out for, the two decks you're really going to have to watch out for are Burning Abyss and Lightsworn. These two decks will laugh at you if you choose to pick the Akashi deck, because yes, you can deck out most decks, but those two decks will laugh at you. Like, okay, because once they mill out to, like in the case of the Burning Abyss, they'll mill out Farfa, and then you will lose your Bone Tower. Or in the case of Lightsworn, they will mill Fairy Tale Snow, then they will banish, and then they will put your Bone Tower face down. So, and then they will continue to say, okay, now my turn. But you get the idea, guys. So, obviously, and the reason why I'm talking about this particular deck is because there is something you want to learn, is to combat that, you're going to want to keep things like Effect Veiler, Impermanence, and Ghost Ogre. Cards like that will help you combat the Mayakashis, so you do not get decked out if you are not playing a deck that utilizes the graveyard. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this quick and very short video of the Hidden Summoners, but before we get out of here, I want to remind you guys I am in a race with Yusei of YGO Pro and Cinderwig, so subscribe to me to help me get there. You guys got me halfway there. As of making this video, I'm at 250 subscribers, and I have to say thank you. That means so much to me that you guys think that I'm worthy to subscribe to, and even though I think of myself as just some goofy dude playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Walking around with a toy Omnitrix on his head that he made. Yeah, I made this. I know, it's crap. The point is that I'm trying to get at is I feel honored that you guys have subscribed to me, and I hope that I can keep entertaining you guys for a long time. So, without further ado, guys, make sure if you're new here, you hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And give this video a thumbs up if you did. If there's anything that you think that I forgot about these set archetypes, please leave that in the comments below so everybody can learn, including me, because let's face it, when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, it's an ever-evolving and ever-learning experience with this game. So, and with that, I'm signing out. Peace! Ah!